everybody. So, I've been hearing a lot about people talking about the rapture and how they were getting rid of all of their things for the rapture. So, the first thing we're gonna discuss today is, what is the rapture? Essentially, it is the belief that Christians will be snatched away, suddenly taken out of the world to be united with Christ in the air. And some people, when they drive their cars, they put on their cars bumper stickers that says, in case of rapture, this car will be driveless. People have different opinions about the rapture. Some of them think that the rapture will take place, believing that it is a secret rapture with those taken away simply disappearing. Others think that Christ will appear visibly and raise the saints in visible bodies as the world looks on. Some believe that the rapture will take place after the signs of the Great Tribulation mentioned in the Bible at Matthew chapter 24. So let's go to Matthew chapter 24 and let's look at some things that it talks about. Now, as Jesus was departing from the temple, his disciples approached to show him the buildings of the temple. In response, he said to them, "Do you not see all these things? Truly, I say to you, by no means will a stone be left here upon a stone and not be thrown down." While he was sitting on the Mount of Olives, the disciples approached him privately, saying, "Tell us, when will these things be? What will be the sign of your presence and of the conclusion of the system of things?" In answer, Jesus said to them, "Look out that nobody misleads you. For many will come on the basis of my name's sake, 'I am the Christ,' and I will mislead, and I am the Christ, and they're going to mislead many." So, when are we going to start noticing Jesus' presence? Let's see. You are going to hear of wars and reports of wars. See that you are not alarmed, for these things must take place, but the end is not yet. For nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there will be food shortages and earthquake in one place after another. All these things are beginning of pains of distress. Then people will hand you over to tribulation and will kill you, and you will be hated by all nations on the account of my name. So we're already seeing some of these things happening, and we're going through a lot of these things, but is it time for the end to be here yet? Listen to this. Then 2, many will be stumbled and will betray one another and will hate one another. Many false prophets will rise and mislead many. And because of the increasing of lawlessness, the love of the greater number will grow cold. But the one who endures to the end will be saved. And this good news of the kingdom will be preached in the inhabited earth for a witness to all nations, and then the end will come. So we need to be preaching to people about the end coming and getting this message out to everybody, because we are living in the last days. But will we know when the last days are coming? Well, let's keep going in Matthew chapter 24. Therefore, when you catch sight of the disgusting thing that causes desolation, as spoken about by Daniel the prophet, standing in a holy place, we gonna see things like that, like bad things in the holy place. Like, look at all the things that go on now when you supposed to be serving God, and the kind of things that go on in people not loving each other, the love's grown cold, and all of those things. Listen to this. Let the man on the housetop not come down to take the goods out of his house, and let the man in the field not return to pick up his outer garment. Woe to the pregnant woman and those nursing a baby in those days. Because you know why? Because these days, they're going to be really, really hard to deal with. So having children and all of that in the last days, it's going to be harder for you, because things are different, and the devil is very wrathful because he knows his time is short. For then there will be a great tribulation, such as has not occurred since the world beginning until now, no, nor will occur again. In fact, unless those days were cut short, no flesh would be saved, but on account of the chosen ones, those days will cut short. So the days are going to keep getting cut short, because God, He's not going to let us have the privilege of destroying each other. He's going to be doing the destroying. Then if anyone says to you, look, here is the Christ, or there, do not believe it, for false Christs and false prophets will arise and will perform great signs and wonders so as to mislead, if impossible, even the chosen ones. So people are gonna be false prophets and pretending to be Christ and all of that, and they're gonna be misleading people. Look, I have forewarned you. Therefore, if people say to you, look, he is in the wilderness, do not go out. Look, he is in the inner rooms, do not believe it. So we have to be